You know that moment in a rap feud when the gloves are taken off, the smoke thickens, and the entire game pauses for a moment? Well, that moment has just arrived because Joey Bada didn't just drop a diss track. Instead, he launched a missile. The track is called Crash Dummy, but don't be fooled by the title. This wasn't a head-first suicide attempt. Rather, it was a surgical strike, with precision bars layered with emotional gut punches and lyrical landmines strewn across both coasts. Now, the battlefield has become really messy. It's not just Joey versus Raven or even Joey versus Dit. It's Joey versus the whole Top Dog Entertainment. We're going to get into that. But first, tap that like and smash subscribe because it's free, quick, and it lets the algorithm know you want lyrical warfare over TikTok dance trends. Then, let's break this down. Empire East versus West, New York Grit versus Compton Mystique. And lurking in the middle of this chaos was Kendrick Lamar, because Crash Dummy didn't just throw shade, it came for Kendrick's throne. He could have played peacemaker or remained diplomatic, but instead, he used a Tupac sample from Hit 'Em Up, which is arguably the most famous diss track in rap history, and rapped it like he was holding Pax's ghost in the booth with him. That alone sent the message: I'm not just here to play, I'm here to torture legacy. But Joey went beyond aesthetics. He called Kendrick by name, made fun of the notion that Lamar is too divine to respond, and asserted that Cott's team was partying it up with Diddy. This was a bold accusation, especially given the state of the industry today. Then, Joey flipped Kendrick's own 6 in the LA line. Have you ever thought OO was working for me? And reloaded it. Have you ever thought TDE is working for me? That is a chess move, not a shot. Psychological combat. In contrast to other artists who skirt Kendrick's shadow, Joey declared, "No, I want the smoke," while he was prodding the bear and baiting the boogeyman. Joey responded by pulling them into the same bonfire and lighting the match after Ravon and Dit attempted to make fun of him for digging into rumors about Diddy dropping low blows that went far beyond rap. He accused TDE of shielding an odd case, a covert allusion to legal drama circulating around the label, and he turned Dit's strange threats into punchlines. When Ravon attempted to bury him with dodgy party gossip, Joey clapped back on top. Dog pleaded with me to place you on a career-destroying charity project. Let's be honest, Joey didn't just release a diss track. He also released a mirror that reflected Kendrick's own strategies back at him. Recall how Kendrick destroyed Drake by combining layered subliminals, cultural references, and tick one-liners that stuck like tattoos. Joey simply transformed that blueprint into a Molotov cocktail by researching everything that had worked the previous summer, including Drake's awkward freestyles, J. Cole's now famous apology tour, and Kendrick's surgical strikes. Then, he asked himself, how do I raise the stakes without copying the style? And his response was, hit harder, say names, challenge everyone in the room. Joey wasn't cautious. He turned Crash Dummy into the spiritual follow-up to Not Like Us by leaning into peril. Kendrick's own war song was catchy enough for TikTok, lethal enough for brilliant annotations, and he even referenced TDE's own skeletons in reference to the lawsuit that began circulating during the Super Bowl, giving a blunt jab at real-world problems. The West Coast has been avoiding it. Now it's about the bags, not just the bars, and Joey is bringing the entire set through TSA. Joey spits the line that should be printed on merchandise right away halfway through the song. No carry-on limits is hip-hop, and all I need is a microphone and a disc jockey. I do this for Big Pac and Pop Smoke, bro. You could feel the temperature drop when that bar hit, and he called Biggie. Invoking Pop Smoke, he reminded everyone of how they both died on the West Coast. This wasn't just a loaded line. It was territorial. Joey simply painted a target on the West Coast and challenged them to respond. Suddenly, this isn't just Kendrick's war, it's New York's comeback, and in case it wasn't obvious, Joey isn't here to share the stage. He's here to turn the entire industry upside down. However, Joey didn't stop there. He took out a rulebook and rewrote the game, stating that any rapper who takes more than 24 hours to respond will be automatically removed from the game. Joey's out here with a stopwatch and a microphone, challenging them to step up before the buzzer sounds, which is vicious, dramatic, and effective. Because now, although most rappers are used to dodging and ducking, Joey's making this a rapid-fire battleground. Everyone at TDE is under pressure, not just Kendrick. J-Rock's absolute Joey doesn't care who steps up. He just wants someone to respond because, make no mistake, this isn't about demonstrating he belongs anymore. It's about proving Kendrick isn't untouchable. Isaiah Rashad Schoolboy Q even asks SCA if she's feeling hot at this point. Let us discuss the Ditta walking wildcard. One of the few battle rappers who can switch between genius and madness in a single verse is a lyrical shapeshifter. A few days prior to Joey's release of Crashdummy, Dit released Disc, which was filled with bizarre threats and eerie imagery that seemed more like a cutscene from American Horror Story than battle rap. However, Joey didn't bat an eye. Instead, he responded with a line that him wonder why he kept bringing up pregnant women. Don't you have a daughter, boom? There's no lengthy breakdown or complex rebuttal. Dit's entire strategy felt like a poor joke during a therapy session after just one remark, and it didn't stop there. Joey continued to disparage and flip Dit's own shady charges, directing them directly onto TDE. You guys are having strange parties. Let's discuss strange lawsuits. He brought attention to TDE's purported legal issues, making everyone reevaluate who is truly harboring secrets. Joey didn't simply clap back. Instead, he intensified the discussion from who said what to what you have all been concealing. Let's now check in on Ravon. I saw Top Dog at a body party, and he asked me to help make you hot. That's not a diss. That's career sabotage, because if it's true, Ray wasn't a threat. Rather, he was a favor, a cosign. Ray, TDE's young gun and self-proclaimed lyrical prodigy, came swinging early, but by the time Joey was done with him and Crashdummy, you could almost hear the towel being thrown in. Joey had hardly recalled until now how one bar completely changed the perception of Rye from rising star to charity case, and how Joey reframed the story of every rapper who had ever been in a room with Diddy Drake at the Diddy party. J. Cole, Kendrick, Jay-Z. That isn't a scandal. It's just the music industry, and Joey wants people to stop recycling lazy talking points and acting like they're smoking guns, because, in his opinion, Ray's attempt to create a whole diss track around those party pics is weak. Let's not fool ourselves. Joey didn't just end Ray's campaign. Instead, he erased the blueprint, forcing Kendrick's hand to respond. Joey knows the game. He watched J. Cole tap out with a festival apology, and he saw Drake's Hard Part 6 crumble under the weight of Kendrick's precision. Now Joey is saying, I'm not built like them. This is let's keep it real, Ray. He's challenging the last rap boss to go outdoors in my town with the song he dropped less than 24 hours before Crashdummy. Yes, the dude double dropped like it's nothing, claiming to be the boogeyman now. Vaughn came out swinging, displaying moments of anarchy and brilliance. But Joey is playing a completely other game. He is planning his reactions 2 steps in advance of their insults ever occurring. Spotify, but here's the catch. Less than 24 hours prior to Crashdummy, Joey released My Town with Loaded Lux, a battle rap god in his own right. That song alone should have made headlines, but Joey handled it like a crazy warm-up, and TDE's backline appears to be in disarray. Ray has been neutralized and cooked. Therefore, someone else must act quickly. Could it be Absol J-Rock Schoolboy, Q Isaiah Rashad, or will SEA hop on a track? And let's not rule anything out just yet, but in all honesty, there is only one name that matters now. King Kendrick. Joey disrespected the Empire in addition to making fun of the soldiers, and as TDE rides the wave of their industry-dominating tour, Joey is dragging their name through the mud with every play. He knows what he's doing. He wants blood. He wants Dot. So, we now ask, will Kendrick reply? Will he put the pen to the page, the venom to the verse, and remind everyone why they still call him the best rapper alive? Or is he going to watch from the throne while Joey dances circles around his label? This is what Joey's banking on, that TDE's pride won't allow this to slide, that Kendrick Lamar can't let a New York MC throw darts at his house and walk away untouched. And let's be honest, Joey might just be forcing Kendrick's next classic, because the longer Dot waits, the louder the crowd gets, and the more powerful Joey's narrative becomes. This ain't about fame anymore, this is rap immortality. And if Kendrick does respond, we're looking at the next chapter of hip-hop warfare bigger than Drake, bigger than Cole, straight up East versus West Part 2. So now we wait. Because no matter where you stand, whether you think Joey's spitting facts or fables, whether you ride with TDE or root for the underdog, one thing is crystal clear. The rap game just got dangerous again. And this isn't just entertainment anymore, it's lyrical legacy. So here's the real question is, Kendrick going to step out of the shadows, or let Joey write the next chapter in his story? Drop your theories below. Who's winning? Who's next? And what should Kendrick do? Smash that. Like if you love hip-hop, subscribe. If you're here for the war, and turn on that bell so you don't miss a single shot fired. Oh, and if you want to see why Kendrick versus Drake changed the rap world forever and how it all connects to this, check out the video pinned right here. Trust me, you'll see the blueprint. Music.